out their channel. They have an amazing channel where they really will help you to kind of um, come out of the whole Christian vibe, come out of the whole religious oppression, and really come into your true identity and nature. But as I always say on this show, the most important thing, regardless of what you believe, regardless of whether you call him God, you know,
We
Yahweh,
back,
or
people.
whether you call him God, or whether you call him the King of Kings, or whether you call him the Most High Creator, the most important thing is your individual and
Greetings,
personal
people.
relationship with him, hearing him
You are
for
now
yourself. But you know
rocking
what?
with
It
the
ain't even
God,
about that. Join me
chief
next week. I'll be
emperor
telling you all
of
about what
the
Psalm
earth.
779 has in store for us.
Not
Oh,
Africa,
God.
not
But
Compton,
I want to do a
not
prophetic warning to
Russia,
all African
not
leaders. What
China.
side of
I
history
said
do you
the
want to be on?
earth,
Or what side
motherfucker.
of history do you want
The
to be on?
whole
Because there is a
goddamn
great
thing.
spiritual rescue of the
I'm
African
the
people.
emperor.
You know,
Okay?
Europe is dying.
Keep that right shit
I
good.
don't even hate it, but you
People,
can see that
people,
Europe is
the
dying.
day
But what
is.
we're seeing, you know,
See, I don't even know what
is
the
that
day
our
date is.
leadership,
Y'all the
especially
idea,
our
bro.
government leadership, seems to be
Sunday,
unaware,
September the
or you
2nd
know, it's
at
finding it impossible to
8:28
be up to
a.m.
read the seasons and the times. The
8:28
fact that
a.m.
you know
peoples.
Europe has destroyed itself, the U.S. has destroyed
Horse is
itself.
finna
The
lay something on
justice
you.
and the judgment that is
Ooh, shoot, I
forthcoming
should get
upon
some
them is
gas.
going to be immense.
Get this shit
And
over
yet we're
with.
selling our gold. You know, our leaders are selling our gold.
That
Our
way
leaders
I
are
can
selling
shoot
our oil.
and
Our
shoot
leaders are
all the
selling
way
our
out.
minerals. They are involved in the
I got like a
extermination
half
of
a
our
tank,
people.
but
God's people, the Most High
better just
people.
to
Are you?
go ahead, fuel up,
Anyway,
then
this is
jet
the way I
out.
feel. So let me not get it. Let me not get too emotional. But you know, we must be aware that
We headed
Europe
to
and America
Arkansas,
is dying.
peoples.
It is about to implode, and to continue to sell our nation to them and to sell yourselves out to their agenda is pure foolishness,
Pure
and it's
foolishness.
also suicidal. That's actually the
Suicidal.
real part. It's also extremely suicidal, and not
Extremely
only for you,
suicidal.
but for your generations.
For your
You are
generation.
risking wiping out your family line
Exactly.
forever from history.
Exactly.
Your children, your grandchildren, just gone. And Europe has nothing.
Nothing.
Their final frontier is Africa. America has
Exactly.
nothing. Their final frontier is here. And agreeing to
Exactly.
their eugenics agenda, agreeing to give them our golden minerals, is giving them a lifeline that is anti God, that is
Anti-God.
anti creation, that is anti the Most High.
Anti-creation.
And God will deal with you harshly. The Most High Creator will deal with you harshly.
I want to do this tire
And,
pass
I
thing.
know there's all kinds of things that are being held over your head by, the globalist
They say I
Satanists.
got a tire
But
pass.
you
I'm going to
must
use
have
that
the courage
motherfucker.
to come out of that. And I know a lot of our leaders are in the brotherhood. So many have
Why
already
not?
sold
I
their
got a
souls to the
tire
devil.
pass.
But
Why
you
not
know
use
what?
it?
We serve a merciful God. We serve a merciful creator who wants as many souls won for the kingdom.
Man, I need
And
to
so,
get these brakes adjusted too.
it is time to really think of the
Shit, should
spiritual
have thought
legacy
about that.
you are leaving your children.
I get everything
And
fixed here.
once you are gone, they will have to continue living in these nations with their children and
It's
your
gonna set
children's
me back
children.
big
And
time, though.
society will deal with them harshly. And you're risking that they will become pariahs and lepers in their own community. We're entering a season where we won't have this thing of, the super elite and everyone else is poor.
Time pass is broken.
Africa
Oh,
is the
Yeah, the
youngest
computer's all screwed up.
generation
Too welcome to
in the
fuel.
world.
okay.
Our people are all under,
Thought
the
we was gonna get
majority
a
of our
tire
people are
pass, people.
all under 30. That's the majority, which just is so symbolic that we are a rising nation. That we are a rising people, a
All right, people,
peculiar
let them
people,
hack
a
my fuel
royal
up the truck.
priesthood. And they will judge you harshly. They won't understand why our minerals were sold. They won't understand why you allowed an occupying force. So what if your life is
Come on,
threatened?
get out the way.
You must be willing to make that sacrifice.
Move
We'll
it.
be right back. Welcome
Now,
back to
where's
Prophetic
my
Sundays on the
Walito
Dr.
at?
Lindy Show. How you doing? I know I'm smiling, but this is really a prophetic warning for all the people
Prophetic
in
warning
leadership.
for
If
all the
you've got a
people.
brother in leadership, if you've got a sister in leadership, if you've got a cousin in leadership, if your daddy or your mama is in leadership, you need to pray and fast they will have a change of heart because a great spiritual rescue is coming and a great falling away is coming. And all those who have sold out our nations, you know, the Most High is dealing with Europe. The Most High is dealing with the Caucasians. The Most High is dealing with the colonizers. But he's also going to be dealing with the sellouts among us. And there are so many. And they keep selling us out. They keep signing deals to sell us out. And I declare prophetically, all those deals are null and void. All those deals are null and void. Ain't nothing. You ain't going to get our minerals. You ain't going to get our gold. Wait and see. You won't even be around to enjoy them. But anyway, you know, and I sound like a broken record at this time, but many of our leaders have propped up the West or handed they've been handed the presidency by Western nations. They've been maintained, and they've been made into this little elite circle of like less than 5% of our even 5% is a lot, of just a few families, and they fear a staged coup. They fear what has happened before. They've seen it, a staged coup, assassination, an overthrow, or what we're seeing right now in Uganda, where another puppet is propped up and they they destabilize the government. We understand that. And we've seen it also, here in Kenya. We're told that our president has signed secret deals with the United Kingdom, giving them half of Kenya. We also see what's happening with Biya, with the genocide that is happening in Cameroon, because if Cameroon splits, it's the end of the CFA, which is the French currency that the former French colonies use. And so what's happening there? There's just like a systematic extermination of Anglophone Cameroonians, but no one's talking about it. It's not making any mainstream media. Are we surprised, though? I've mentioned what's happening in Uganda. So much proof that Bobby Wine has been literally groomed to take over. But these times are drawing to an end, and we must be aware. And that's why I'm appealing to the African leaders. What side of history do you want to be on? Because good always wins. Right always wins. And all the plans of the devil are null and void, and the people who sign them won't be around to execute them. But it's about you and what you're doing, because the Most High has an agenda that supersedes the agenda of man. And so no matter what you do, no matter what you sign, no matter what you give away, no matter what agreement you come into, that's between you as an individual, and you will be held responsible, and your family. And Yah is fighting for Africa. And in the next season, we're already seeing the next season upon us, in the fact that there's such a low birth rate among the Europeans. They're only 800 million. And a lot of them, there's an crazy opioid epidemic taking place in the US. There is a mass suicides in Europe and the West. A lot of mainstream media isn't talking about it, but it's happening. And if you want to see the truth, you should check out this site. She's called Lisa Cabrera. I don't know if I've pronounced her name right. Check out her channel and see what's really happening with the Caucasians in the West. Just Google white genocide and you'll see. Just Google, the extermination of white people, and you'll see that they're worried because their numbers are dwindling at such a fast rate. And, there's a special word that the Most High has for his people, as we, because that battle is not ours. That battle is not ours. That battle is for the Most High. And so the special word that is for us in this season is Second Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. I know you know it. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, that I will hear them from heaven and will forgive their sin and heal their land. And it's also very important to look at Second Chronicles 7, verse 13, like the previous verse, which says, when I shut up heaven and there is no rain, or command the locusts to devour the land, or send pestilence among my people. And there's so much of that that's already been happening with the crazy heat wave that hit Europe. And then now there's these flesh-eating bugs in the US that are attacking the cattle. So really, our role is not to fight, our role is not to get emotional, but our role is to humble ourselves. Our role is to come out of the Babylon system. Come out of the Babylon system, my people. Humble yourself. Seek the face of the Most High, which is what I keep saying. Develop an individual and personal relationship with Him. Know the Creator for yourself. He is knowable because there's a seed of Him right here inside you. That is our role. Because, this old world is falling away. Nothing can stop it. No army, no plans, no chemtrails in the skies can stop it. This world is falling away. And there's a new earth that is being birthed that is our inheritance and our heritage. But we can only be part of that if we separate ourselves and know who we truly are. Well, may the Most High Creator bless you. May He bless your family. May He keep you. And I pray that you are able to establish this individual connection for yourself. Wake up, Africa!
I can't explain these feelings building up inside myself. It's just like a dream. Don't hesitate about the choices that you make in life. Go ahead, leave it. Come with me. Love is all that we need. Love is all that we see. Don't leave me. Every step that I take, come right here with me. It's time to make it happen. We'll make the world go faster.
Peace, family. Or as Ross Moss says, peace. What he say? He be like, peace. Infinite waters, diving deep. Well, yeah,
Shout out to that brother.
Yeah, shout out to that brother. But welcome back, Blue. We back out here in the BX.
Yes.
The people couldn't believe we was out in the BX last time.
We here.
We back out here.
Yeah.
Like we said, we got something special
The mission
coming
is to elevate the front of the yellow gate. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? So we here.
Here we go. Here we go. My brother Twin the album on sale now. Listen, Blue. So we out here late night, Labor Day weekend.
Late night.
Labor Day weekend, my brother Blue Pill.
Working.
Yes, working. Something important I want to talk to you about, my brother. Everybody on the internet right now says, and they credit Chuck D to this. They be like, Chuck D said, attention is a new currency.
Oh.
What I know, what being involved in the metaphysical community, brothers in the metaphysical community knew 10, 15 years ago that attention was the only currency.
Facts.
Been saying it. Dr. Valentine, been saying it. Brother Bobby Hemmett, been saying it. And the list goes on and on and on.
Ben. Right.
So
Prepared me.
yeah, so the world is kind of catching up to these metaphysical principles that, certain people already knew.
Facts.
What I want to talk to you about, Blue, is that there's a secret. Some people in this world knows, and they don't have to be metaphysical. Some people just know how to apply it better than others. Dr. Sabi knew. Now you're a student of Dr. Sabi. That's your stepfather. He knew it. Certain speakers know it. Certain singers know it. A lot of businessmen know it. This secret translates into different areas of life, different business arenas, different relationships. And I think it's very important for us to talk about that secret with our people. One thing that brothers always come up to me, not just to me, but I hear brothers say, as a brother, our job is to, we single, we got to approach a woman. So one of the things brothers want to know, one of the questions they have, Blue?
What's that?
What do I have to say to get a girl to stop or to get a girl to pay attention to me?
Ooh.
So this is the secret, and this secret translates into business,
Right.
into everything in life. You know what that secret is, Blue, and what we're going to talk about tonight and what the people have to understand
What's
if they
that?
want to get to that next level? It's not what you say, my brother. It's how you say it, my brother.
How you say it?
Two brothers, a girl walking down the street, say the same exact thing. I mean, the same thing.
Hey, yo, shorty.
But the way one brother says it and the energy. Remember, our eyes only see what they say, 8%, 9%.
I keep saying 3%.
You say 3. So there's so much energy being emitted by each of us that we can't see, but we feel. So all we believe is our senses. So a brother says something some way and he emits a vibe. This female picks up on a vibe, responds to him. The other brother sitting there in the dust wondering, what the fuck is wrong with me? Why is it she responding to me?
Now, you just touched on something that is going to create, right, a conundrum.
Okay?
Because they say all is mental.
Yes, sir.
But if somebody steps to that sister and they have a deliberate line that they have either heard or they have been waiting to use, right? And they use that line, okay? Because they have been marinating this line in their mentals all along. They have visualized and envisioned them laying this line on this sister, right? For X amount of days. They might have saw the sister the first time and didn't lay the line on her and have been intentionally thinking about next time I see the sister, right? Because I see mad shorties on New York City trains that you ain't get an opportunity, you know what I mean, to lay your thing into, that particular situation, and you like, yo, the rebound. When I see that sister again,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that I say this to her.
I got it next time.
You know what I'm saying? But that dude is a nerd. Can come right off the seat and say something that's heartfelt, right? And book on the spot. So if they're telling me that all is mental, right, that requires a level of thought. But this brother is responding instantaneously with heartfelt emotion. And there's something about what he said in that moment that made her smile. He got her. What's that about? You dig what I'm saying? So where does that come from? Because it's not premeditated. It's in the moment. You dig what I'm saying? But it's heartfelt. So we have to analyze this whole aspect of what is heart energy versus mental or mind energy, or as they say, brain. Because I'm the one that has said and posited on this program before, is the mind localized to brain activity? Okay, can we identify mind? Where does it exist? But they're saying that all is mental. So that alone, this is part of this other conversation that we've been having. That alone makes you extraterrestrial. If they're saying that all is mental and the mind controls all, if your mind is not localized to physicality, then automatically you're telling me that there's something extraterrestrial about you. That's a conversation for another Monday. But let's take it back to what we're talking about in terms of, coming from the heart.
And the word I want to use before you go on with that, my brother, is emotional intention.
Emotional intention.
Yeah, emotional intention.
Right.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Why does that supersede somebody who's so calculated with their game? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's more like a pimp. A pimp is intentional, right? They already got the line set up. He has the strategy put in place. You feel me? And they're using particular triggers to get women into this particular mindset of where they're opening up, and then they're gonna start programming her from there, right? So that's all mental. But what about the dude that comes along and his shit is completely heartfelt? You know, and more than likely that relationship has the potentiality to last longer than something that's intentional, because that, you know, it has a duration on it. It can run out because it's calculated, it's game.
Indeed, indeed. So we see this happen with, like I said, I wanted to open up with that example, but the reason why I want to talk about this is because I just tasted some of your kale.
Yes.
Now, a little earlier this year, I was bragging about Blue Pill's gold, the liquid gold.
Right.
So a couple of years before that, I was bragging about Blue Pill sea moss. So I'm saying to myself, there's something about Blue Pill that Blue Pill got, that it's not just intellect, it's not just I'm sitting here and this equals that and that equals that, and I'm gonna mix this with that and I'm gonna put that because so and so said that, and okay, here we go. And there's something you're doing that operates from the invisible realm that makes products that you come up with so effective that a person who's so intellectual can understand. Like, man, what's so special about that nigga products that work for me? Like I said, within 15 minutes. Never had a product like that before. Liquid gold. Sea moss. Best sea moss I ever ate. I'm drunk. Now, here we go this week. The killer kale. Best kale I ever ate. Right. So I'm like, what is Blue Pill putting in this shit that, pardon my language, but I want to use emotion, that I guess other people aren't putting into whatever they're creating. So I know you're a Sabi baby, and I know Sabi had that for Sabi had that emotional intention with what he did. So it's not just, I don't want people to think it's just relationships. It could be with our jobs. It could be with anything in life, Blue. How do you tap into this power of emotional intention that you seem to know how to do with your products? Sabi knew how to do. Beyonce and another singer can sing the exact same way, but people gravitate toward Beyonce. There's something about the way she blows that people just like, ooh, she can sing. So
I think that
yeah,
you know, they have adage that they repeat. You know, I've seen her online repeated, repeatedly, and they say that if you love what you're doing, that you'll never work a day in your life. You know what I'm saying? And I think that whatever it is that I'm doing and the approach that I take towards it, that I'm doing it from the heart. You know what I'm saying? It's love, infusing it. And it sounds good.
it sounds
You know what I'm
spooky to
saying?
some people.
It sounds spooky to some people, and to other people, it sounds very elaborate. You know what I'm saying? It sounds very flowery and glowy, like, oh my God, you're infusing your love and you're
You
putting
mean
your
literally.
heart into something, huh?
You doing this literally?
Yeah, but I think that literally when your heart is open, and for somebody such as myself who has been, I put my heart into a lot of things. I put my heart into a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't taken a lot of time necessarily to put, my heart intention into myself, because I love seeing people win. You know what I'm saying? I love creating situations that are conducive to love energy. You dig what I'm saying? So when I find a product and I know that it includes my time, you know what I mean? The way that I value my time is saying, look, I could be doing my drawings, I could be doing baby making, I could be doing,
They
building
finna
on
fix my truck.
relationships, I could be reading up, I could be writing
That
little
way I ain't gotta
poetry.
have nobody.
You know what I'm saying? There's so many other
That's
things I could be making. See, there's so many other things that I could be doing. So the way that I appreciate my time,
Just
and like I
give us
said, my
enough time
definition for
to
love is the highest appreciation of a thing. So the way that I appreciate my time is to say, well, if I'm gonna be doing kale, if I'm gonna be doing CMOS, whatever I'm gonna be doing, I have the highest appreciation for the time involved. You dig what I'm saying? So I just can't be freestyling. So if I'm putting energy into it, it has to be at the highest level of appreciation. So if I'm making kale, it has to be representative of look. I took this slice of time to do this. So this has to be representative of the best possible expression of this particular time. You know what I mean? So I got to make the best kale. I have to make the best sea moss. You dig what I'm saying? Because I have so many things competing for my time at one time that whatever I take time out to do, it has to be a lifetime. You feel me? And that's what I think that you are tasting. And there's four ventricles to the heart. So I got a lot of love flowing through that thing. You know what I mean? And it took me a lot to get to a place where I was able to open my heart back up. You feel me? And I feel and I know because as an observer outside of myself, I'm not only looking at myself do the thing, but I'm looking at the response that I'm getting from people who are partaking in these particular products. And it's all love.
And I think that's real important with what you're saying right now. We're going from, I guess, brain consciousness to heart consciousness, and that's the next level, not only for this community but for this world. And when you go into the heart consciousness, I guess that's where is it safe to say that's where
now this is they say
Oregon.
they
Stay with
say
Traxel. Left.
they say everything that why I couldn't get my sticker.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Where'd you have it done at?
This was in Sparks, Nevada.
You going back there?
I might have to. I'm headed to Arkansas now. Got to go to Arkansas.
They did the inspection, right?
Yeah,
So you already paid for it. So when you go back with the paperwork, who did the inspection? The state troopers or the
yeah.
shop?
State troopers.
Your first name?
AMIR.
Amir.
Yeah,
And who's paying for it? You're the company.
the company.
All right. What's your phone number?
Oh shit. Hold on. People, let's get it. Got to get my brakes adjusted. Gumbus Mechanic. Let's get it. I need that chakra crystal. That one with all the chakras in it going down like this, all the way up. It's a long, tight crystal. You're supposed to be working on it, man. Make sure you put them bomb crystals in there. I need that in order to charge up. Beautiful skies out here. Got to get my truck worked on. Shit getting worked on? Yeah. Let my truck get worked on. He gonna adjust the brakes and shit. Get that right. Get that ready. Get me back on the road again. Everybody say it. Back on the road again. Yeah. People. It's feeling good out here, peoples. It's feeling good out here, peoples. All my soldiers out there. Did you get your push-ups in? And if you know that I'm telling you, that means I got mine in. One set of push-ups, man. That's all we need. Every day for the rest of your life. You can do them in the morning or at night. That's your fault. If you want to do them morning and night, you going to be right. That's all. Your shit going to be looking like that. See that right there? See them cherry blossoms poking out? See if I put them together, you see them cherry blossoms. You see them titties? Know what I mean? Man titties. You niggas ain't got no man titties. Tell you something. Women like that. They like to lay on them at night. Makes them feel uh safe. Know what I mean? But when they land on your little fat ass nipples and shit, overweight belly, they don't feel safe. This nigga don't make me feel safe. His chest too soft. Punk ass nigga. Knew this gonna happen. It's a brand new lighter. Look at that. Aries, nigga. Had to give me an Aries. Thought I was looking for something that will. That shit up in that car. They won't give me nowhere where I can. Could let my cats run around, but they get out here. They don't want to stop. I can't put them back in the truck. I gotta chase them and shit. I ain't got no time for this shit. That's why Zippos is better. I'm looking at my ashy lips and my shit is. I ain't get a chance to fix them up. Yeah, this is ridiculous, people. Wind is like terrible. You know, hold down. Get in my pocket. People, 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 people. I just set all my nose hairs on fire. I wasn't trying to. That flame got up there, man, and blew my whole all my nose hairs shriveled up and shit. They ain't there no more. Yep, I burnt them all up. These ain't had to trim them. They just got set on fire. Boof. But people, we finna head on down here to Arkansas, people. Drop this load. Go holla at Pops, you know what I mean? Holla at Uncle Junior. Get this lawsuit together for the doctors who fucked up his knee and shit. Do the business, get the paperwork done on these houses, get this shit in place, get the land solidified, get ready to put up this big old black gate all around 4 properties. So I got a lot of work to do, peoples. And if I had some help, it'd be beautiful. But I ain't got no help. I ain't got no help. But y'all give me some help, it'd be all good. But I'm gonna put it together nice. Got a couple schools I gotta reopen. You know what I mean? Got a couple schools I gotta buy. I'm gonna buy these schools. I had a white man, he don't have to come after me. Come to me, man. I'm the school owner. You come talk to me. So I can bash their ass out. Come talk to me, nigga, about everything. Don't talk to nobody else. You bring your pale ass, you come talk to me. They gonna be scared every time they gotta talk to me. Fuck. We gotta go talk to that nigga. Shit. I'm gonna tear him up. They gonna walk out of that conversation retarded. I forgot my name. What that nigga do to me? Look here, bitch. You wanna play the game with lights and shit, huh? I'm the light holder, nigga. I drain your bitch ass to a grapefruit, to a raisin, people. I really did burn my nose hairs up. I must have burnt more than that because my nose feel funny. What it look like, people? Y'all can't see shit, huh? Let him adjust those brakes real quick. Get that crackety lacking. Could have went in there and took a shower, but he said it's gonna be 5-10 minutes. So fuck it. He can adjust them brakes. I get back on the Rizzo. But I thought he needed somebody to step on the brakes. I guess not. I guess not. Look at that sun back there. Look at that sun, boy. Look at that sun. Y'all want to walk with the sun? I can't keep it in the picture. It's running from me. That's all it is. Stop running, Mr. Sun. Sun running. Ain't nowhere to hide. They know that all melanated peaks, folks, conversations, if they're on the right frequency. When the sun is up like that, no clouds in sight, y'all telepathic communication becomes more powerful, strengthened. But when the clouds is up, now your telepathic communication is kind of shut down because the aqua door is clouded. Yeah, we looking good, people. I'm out here, been working for 6 months, I guess, for this job. And, I ain't gained no weight. Look at my shit. I ain't gained no weight. That means that my discipline has kicked in. My total discipline has kicked in, peoples. Now I have the discipline. I have the juice. You know what I mean? Y'all got to get the juice. And when you get the juices is that you have came to an understanding of the whole world, every word that you ever heard. You synchronize it in your mind. You seen the game. You seen what's happening, and you know exactly what's going on. Then you are enlightened and awoke. But until you reach that phase and that stage of life, you are still the walking dead. Okay? So if you don't want to be the walking dead no more, you want to wake the fuck up. First things you do, you think health. I had to get the payment done. I had to get the payment done. Shit, I think I want some Carl's Jones. Y'all want some Carl's Jones? See what they got over there. See what Mr. Carl Jr. got for me. Got me out of here on a motherfucking egg diet and shit, people. Shit is bullshit. Have you ever farted and ate eggs? Shit is dangerous. I think I wrapped my dude too tight, people. My shit is hurt. Especially when energy starts to run up there. Fucking with my third eye, I can feel it. Shit is sensitive. But people, that's what it is. You want to be awoke, awakened. You just got to recognize the game and what's going on Earth. Your job and your duties to take back Earth. Now, what are you doing? What are you doing to take back Earth? That's what you got to ask yourself. What am I doing to take back Earth and help the melanin nation? Do I got 35 children? Do I got 50 children? Am I scared to have children? You see what I'm saying? You got to look at yourself in the mirror, like Michael Jackson. I mean, the person in the mirror. Man in the mirror. I'm looking for a new direction. A new direction. Hey, hey, yeah. Sunshine in my eyes. That's why I charge up. I just let the sun hit me while I'm walking and charge. Other people ain't got no melanin. It ain't happening for them. They trying to block the sun out. I'm Trying to let that shit flow through my body. Baby, let me tell you something. See the difference between a melanin and a non-melanin? Some people love it. Some people hate it. Ooh, look at that knife. Got that. All right, yourself. Oh shit, that's mine. Looking for that. 311. No. Yeah, it's cool. Keeps your head cool. Freeze? No. Yeah. Because I can put water on my head. My head absorb the water and it'll keep my whole head cool. Yeah. It's like a sponge. Water. That's why I be getting my glasses at people. Uh-oh, they got some tight ones here. Look at these people. That's why I be getting my glasses at. Like 10 pair of glasses. I can't get them on my head with this thing on. Those are better than my other one. I was looking for some better army glasses. Go with my army hat. So I get ready for war. You know what I'm saying? Nobody fucks with Omega Hawkman. That'll be the day, boy. Okay. Ooh, those are tight too. Some bumblebee glass. Bumblebee glass. Tight too. Super Cars Jr. got the offer. Cars Jr. All that food up there, boy. Ooh-wee. Baby got gravy and biscuits. Biscuits and gravy. Steak and egg burrito. Big country burrito. Breakfast combo. I can't eat that shit, people. My body won't even allow me to eat that. The only thing I can eat is the fried zucchini. Maybe I can get some French toast sticks. I can eat that. French toast sticks, people. Mm-mm-mm. All right, yourself. No, let me have a French toast sticks. What's a combo? Yeah. Large. Orange juice. And give me one of those grilled cheese breakfast sandwiches. Uh, bacon. Uh, can I get no meat? No meat? Yeah. No, that's just a sandwich. Yeah, I think that. That's it. To go. Sure. Sure. 10:35. Number 9, boy. Number 9. I remember summer camp. Y'all remember summer camp? Summer camp was the shit. If I loved it, that means the children love it. Dang. So if the children love summer camp, if the children love summer camp, people, I love summer camp. We had a good time. I got to be able to see this. I can watch TV too, people. And people, look here. If I love summertime and you love summertime, remember summer camp? We used to have fun. Oh man, this shit was fun. Had little dorms, little shacks and shit. If we can build that now, summer camp, and give the vibration of a summer camp, we have a lot of fun. Arts and crafts, remember arts and crafts? And we had to make shit. We got to create this, people. And we can't let it go in the hands of someone else that is not you or that is not me. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Remember summer camp? Remember summer camp, people. Remember summer camp. He said it only costs $11, people. What is my number, people? 31. Okay. Oh, it's right there. French toast dips, large hash browns, orange juice, and I got me a sandwich and a sandwich, a sandwich. That's all I need. I eat that shit tomorrow. I go all day with no food. And then when tomorrow comes, I eat that. But today is water day. Juice, water, juice, water. Flood the body, flood the body, flood the body. If I could have took y'all on a day-to-day basis, a day-to-day, with me, you know what I mean, on how I'm eating and how the body works and how I'm keeping it balanced, we all would be right. We'd find out a lot of shit. But I ended up finding out by myself, and now I got to teach y'all. Once I put it on paper on how everything goes, how the body is regulated. But I don't know if we all got the same body. So this would just be a book for Aries and horses. I guess. I don't know. But I do believe we all have real similarity bodies. Our bodies are very similar. And in having similar bodies, I know what's going on with your body. Don't eat the meat. You can keep your eyes on your paper in your sleep. Don't eat the meat. And you would have to never mouth follow to sleep. Hey, don't eat the meat. You stay strong and be ready for defeat. No how. Don't eat the meat. I'm gonna make a song like that. I don't know why y'all not making songs like that. Children, I love that song. Put a hard ass beat on it. Oh, oh, oh. Don't eat the meat. Don't eat the meat. Be like, listen to the beat. Like, remember, they don't care if the beat pumping and you got a nice little what do they call that thing? What do they call it? Chorus. You got a nice little chorus. Don't eat the meat. The eyes of the don't eat the meat. People be in the crowd. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, y'all don't use y'all brains. Y'all rather go out there and say, I pop a molly in the pill, fuck a bitch. If I shoot at my homies, then I'ma kill 'em. My family run up and they doing me bad, then I'ma blast, 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 blast with my family's ass. That's how y'all be rapping. Fuck my own damn family. I'ma kill them. Bop, 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 like this. Yeah, I gotta stop that shit, man. Yeah, I really gotta stop that shit, people. It's making us look stupid. That's why when I get my little people together, I'm gonna come get y'all. Every one of y'all talking that I work the block. So you the one to make the hood look all fucked up? Got your cousins on the shit? You want to put all your cousins on drugs Are you proud of that shit, nigga? The fuck out of here. You seen Detroit? You seen these places? But you got money, you shine. And they gonna put that. You ain't got a business in the motherfucker. Oh, that's me. I'm out of here, people.
Do you need sauces here?
Oh, ranch.
How many would you like?
Two. I like to have that ranch. Tell you something.
I'll remember if I put that in, so there's another one.
Damn.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh,
Have a good day, dude.
you too. I can have mine. I can borrow my love. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, what happened? Let's go pay these people. Go up out of here. That was a pretty good hat, man. A nice little bite too. Whew. Nice little crunch. I ran into this one cat. Rico. What up, Rico? Ran into Rico. Aquarius. Told him about the colon flush, man. If you do that colon flush, Rico, dog, telling you, you're going to be right. Your mind to get right. Everything will get right. Just got to do that colon flush, man. Clean that back end out. Everything will be right. Remember, a gallon of water a day, 1 meal a day. Once you have mastered that, go to 1 meal every other day. Once you have mastered that, go to 1 meal every other day, and then stay right there. That's where you're supposed to be. Contact. What's that for Rob Muhammad? Contact. That's it right there. That'll keep your body nice and toned. Remember to do your push-ups once a day. Just do them till you can't do them no more and you're done for the day. Just remember to get that push-ups in because it's a part of melanin discipline. You see what I'm saying? It's a part of your discipline. If you ain't got no discipline in the whole wide motherfucking world, besides brushing your motherfucking teeth, you got a discipline to get those push-ups in. Why? I want all y'all to be able, because that's going to create a punch. Y'all don't even know that I'm doing some Daniel-san Miyagi shit to y'all ass. You don't even know what's happening. All you got to do is do it. But then all the melanated people going to have a hell of a right blow. They don't even know. You're going to hit a motherfucker, boom, be like, damn, nigga, you see that? Look at mine, bam. The push-ups worked. I'm trying to tell y'all. Daniel-san Miyagi-san. Wash on, wipe off. Wipe on, wipe off. See what I'm saying? You thinking you're just doing discipline. But when you find out that discipline turns into something else, now they want to use you in movies and shit. They like, damn, you got a nice body structure. You want to play this movie part? You like, damn, I done got money off this shit and everything. Then the women looking at you like, damn, look at this chest plate. Damn, he look like he be working out. They can only even do number one push-ups and master this diet. That's it. Walk around with the body of a motherfucking gangster with discipline. You eat meat? No, baby, I don't eat no meat. You eat meat? Well, you ain't getting this meat. Let me tell you something. You want the meat? Put down the meat. I ain't got no time for this shit. Where did the dude go? Guessing he finished. We got to get out of here. The kitty cat's in there like, Daddy! Daddy! Are we there yet? Know what I mean? They want to jump on some trees and shit. Know what's going on.